So this is Renz-Whitmore. I am sitting with Paul and Nick, co-founders of Plug Solar.
Yep.
They've got some exciting news. I'll let you talk about it. Yeah, you want to tell us a little bit about what happened last night?
Sure, yeah. So we came here mostly with this pitch contest in mind. It was a Fallon starter kit pitch contest. I had a 4-minute presentation, and then the panel is going to vote on which was the best pitch. And it was really dramatic because, you know, mostly panels like that deliberate privately. Well, they deliberated publicly, so we could hear them move from one idea to another. And
I love that.
Yeah, it was high drama. But they ultimately chose us because they thought ours was the most potentially world-changing product. And so I've been on cloud 9 ever since then.
Yeah, and Nick really crushed it on the presentation, but also Julia Jones was helping us out from Tucson with
Yep.
the social media. So she fired up the network, and we told everybody to get on Twitter and tweet for us, and which was really great because they said, you know, we're gonna look at the Twitter feed and see who's mentioned. And we had 10 times the closest one. In fact, we had a lot more mentions than there were people in the room, and they said it was like voting in Chicago.
Crushing it! I love it. No, it's great.
And what's really cool though is kind of as a follow-on to that, they had an after party, and we met some awesome people that could help us with distribution, with capital, just a lot of different connections that were made. So really excellent.
It's all coming together.
So I mean, in order to make this happen, it seemed like you all, your teams came together and really had a plan. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
An incredible team. You know, Tim was here as well, and Tim's the tech guy, and so he was there in the audience, and he saw it all come together. Also, he wasn't working on the presentation side, but he's here also, and so yeah, it's all coming together. Really excellent.
Well, I just love the way, you know, you focused on this and you made it happen. What does this enable you to do? This win.
So our prize for this competition is Fallon is going to help us do a crowdfunding campaign, completely based on contingency. So they're going to support us, and they are a really advanced team. One of their main creative people is the guy behind the Dos Equis Most Interesting Man in the World campaign. So
yeah, they've got an amazing team. Yeah. And everybody that we spoke with said that they are an incredible agency to work with. So this is talent that we couldn't have hired on our own.
Absolutely. And
they're coming in essentially for free with just a back-end contingency, no risk to us.
Oh, it's fantastic. So we're here at South by Southwest. Can you tell us a little bit about what other things have been valuable about this whole South by experience?
Incredible networking. I went to a millennial entrepreneur meetup yesterday, and I was surprised how few people were there, but the people who were there were like VCs and, you know, just really solid connections. And I feel like all over the place I've been just having this serendipitous connection with people. Like I met this woman who was a VP with Philips. You know, they're really great potential.
Yeah.
Yeah, and same thing for me. I mean, I met several VCs. In fact, it was interesting when I showed him what we were doing. He said, "Please consider us," which is awesome. You know, where the VC's saying, "Put me on your list."
It's fantastic. Well, any last thoughts? I really want to thank you. I mean, it's great to get good news, and I think you know, the Albuquerque startup scene, the New Mexico startup scene is really growing.
Absolutely.
But having examples of folks who come out here and just, you know, kick butt and, you know, crush it is great. Any final thoughts from you?
It's an amazing event. Everyone should check it out. You know, you talked earlier about planning for this, and I think one of the things that really worked for us is we were laser beam focused on that competition, but we just took advantage of other opportunities as they came.
Yes, and there's so much good information and context. We should have been here the year before, but you know, we'll have everybody here, I'm sure, next year. Hopefully even a booth. Excellent show.
Excellent.
Festival, really. And it's a great time too.
Well, we appreciate it. Thanks so much for your time. Get off to the next meeting and all sorts of stuff. It's great to see you again.
All right, and thank you, Eric.
Thank you. Thank you very much.